box and then committed a defender. But on that particular occasion, if you look at what Kotoko set out to do, they played well. They had some decent patterns. But it is the composure and the way they will be calm enough to be able to put away the chances. That's what they were lacking in the first half. But luckily for them, they managed to carve out a decent.
Another see chance here, again.
Typical example, the 4-3-3. You see it paid off. The three players. Eric Zeze. You look at Eric Zeze, Peter Amidu, and then Baba Yaya there. And you look, they linked up beautifully to carve out the chance. And look here, Baba Yaya stepped on the ball. Look at the defenders. Legon City's had enough bodies in the box.
Was ready. Two defenders in front of him, one again ahead. They had 5 players in the box.
You see, so it's 4v4 for Kotoko. And you can tell that Baba Yaya had multiple options to go with on the frozen screen. Look there. Look at
Amidu on his weaker foot. That is why.
So he was trying to drag the ball and then get his body circumference or stature to get a proper grip of the ball.
Chance where Peter Amidu Aqua shot and missed. But this time round, intelligently, he went for... It looks like he went for the penalty. He was smart.
For the penalty because it's a penalty. You stepped across the attacking player.
That is
so it's obstruction. Clear obstruction.
The player.
Yeah, you have to draw a foul out of somebody. And here, the formation played off beautifully. The 4-2-3-1. The 3 players that are supposed to play off the shoulders of the attacker, all of them here on the frozen screen got themselves into where Prosper Nateogum set out the team to be. And they were on top of the pitch, had enough decent bodies. But Legon Cities had enough players there to deal with the threat. But the only thing they were doing, they were not doing the simple, basic things that they are supposed to do. Take the players, get closer to the opposition, but they were far away from them. And when you create these chances, you give the player on the ball optimum opportunities to be able to pick or make the right decisions. And on this particular occasion, he was spoiled for choices, but he decided to go solo. And if you know Baba Yaya, that is his strength. That is the most powerful part of his game. And he decided to go through them. He weaved through. And then you look at the player, he committed Suleiman Mohammed, spotted number 4 JC, hurried up the tackle and then committed to the tackle and then thereby fouling him to draw perfect penalty.
He sold the foul or whatever, and it was bought. It was a foul, to be fair to him.
It's a clear foul.
There was a chance previous to that where there were shouts for handball. Yep, that's a trip.
Yeah, when you look at the first 45 minutes, the
actually
number of
Joseph,
chances...
actually it's Joseph Amwa that came up with the final tackle.
The 26, yeah. You know, they've missed a lot of chances at Asante Kotoko. Peter Aminuaka, Baba Yaya, Steve Mukwala. These are chances that you need to score in the first 45 minutes and make sure you guarantee your 3 points ahead of your next game.
But as it is, it's dicey.
You know, when you look at attacking midfielders of us...
The crossbar.
Yes,
that is another option. When you look at attacking midfielders Kotoko have, they don't play to the strength of Steve Mukwala. Mukwala is a movement striker. He ran into spaces, try to identify the ball behind.
Yeah, but the chances on one share.
Most of the time, the passes come at the back of his body.
But if you look at what the permutations of the first half, Nanedu, basically, I think that the trio of Peter Amidu, Eric Zeze, and Baba Yaya basically gave him some decent services. They played some quality balls into the channel for him.
The conversion rate.
And his conversion rate is that leaves much to be desired because Mukwala this season has missed some glaring chances. And this particular one is just one of them. A player of his quality should be putting these chances away.
Yeah. When you look at Mukwala, the strength of him is identifying him around the 18-yard box so that he runs with the ball. He's not those type of strikers that, you know, he waits for the ball to come so that he taps in. That is not his strength.
There were occasions where the ball was placed to him. Fine, he got this, he converted it brilliantly as we expected. But he had chances to just tap in, to just outsmart the goalkeeper in play. And he fluffed his lines. And then the offside, even if marginally, about 3 times he was caught offside.
I understand it's not clinical enough, but, you know, the attacking midfielders should know the strength of Steve Mukwala. He's a very good centre forward. But he normally is good in when he's with the ball, running into spaces, trying to identify the weakness of the 2 central defenders and running around them. That is the strength of Mukwala.
Yeah, social media is ablaze with a call for penalty, but it's both ways.
The Kotoko penalty?
Yes. Yeah, the first one or the second one?
The Kotoko penalty that was not given, or the handball. Yeah. Was it a handball, or was it a case of a player attempting?
Yeah, the intention was there, but
you can't give a card for intention.
If you look at the frozen screen, I am tempted to believe that the match officials came up with the right call because it looked to me as if if I look at the frozen screen, and probably I will see the defender that actually looked like he cleared the ball, but the intention was there. the intention was there. He actually went down. It's the club captain himself.
Okay, so here it's not a foul. He stayed on.
Then number 47.
Nicolas Mensah.
That's Maurice Hussein.
Was he falling or he deliberately?
He attempted deliberately, but here, yeah, I think it's a penalty. I think it's a penalty. Look here. Yes.
He hits.
I think the player touched with the
It's
leg.
it's a handball.
Producer, slowly, can we go? Let's go.
Yeah, it looks like he punched it, didn't it? But I don't know. The referee's
like his shoulder.
No. Okay, so here.
The leg behind.
No, that's a hand.
It's a hand.
Or the subway.
It's a penalty.
But it's very difficult.
It's why, yeah.
It's minimal and marginal.
I think he consulted the linesman.
I'm coming. Nanaidu,
It's a punch.
Let's go. Here you see his hands. Here. You see? That's it. That is it.
Yeah, if you see the action looks.
So basically, yeah, I will not fault the match officials with this because even in the full glare of VAR, referees do get it wrong. It's inconclusive in my eyes. For them, it's inconclusive.
Okay, we
in the studio we struggle to come up with the,
before we leave this. Can we also look at one potential option that the player kicked the ball and it hit the hand of his teammate? Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty still?
Here it is because the intention is clear. The player actually, Maurice Hussein, he tried. That's how come you saw his trailing hands.
Okay.
So he tried. So the hand is that the ball got kicked to his hand.
Was the hand in a natural position?
It's not in a natural position.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. Half time. I think there's some interesting results around the Ghana Premier League, obviously. So these are half-time scores that are coming in, not results yet. So interesting, huh?
The bottom three.
Yeah, Tano Bofakwa leading Dreams, Tamale leading Samatex, Heart of Lions leading Swatrama. So the bottom three. The bottom three.
Leading at home.
Yeah, but 45 minutes. We still have 45 minutes to play, so anything can happen.
Olympics should be careful. Olympics should be careful.
Okay, so let's...
Olympics should be careful.
Great Olympics at home against Midiama. Gold Stars also at home is goalless. And the only team... So Kotoko, Bofakwa, Heart of Lions, Royal Tamale United, the home team's taking advantage. It's tight, isn't it? Yesterday we had Karela United also winning by a goal to 0. I wonder if the second half things will turn and we'll get goals. But all these matches are tight.
When you look at Heart of Lions, they are eager for the 3 points. They know where they are. If they don't get the maximum 3 points today, their chance of surviving the Premier League is minimal. So they need to get the maximum 3 points. That is why it's a warning to Great Olympics, because a team like Bofo, Pandu House of Lions, they will get closer to Olympics. Yeah. Olympics, you are playing at home. Your next game is an away game. So it means you need to find a way to get the maximum 3 points against Mediama. Yeah, I'm sure in the second half they will do everything possible to get it.
Interestingly, if you look at the league table, Nanaidu, you see that the bottom 4, let's even say the bottom 4, because when Karela wins, Bofoka wins, Heart of Lions wins, and then RTU will reply in the same vein of form.
But Dreams must be careful. I know we've heard Mohammed Gigi Ali Phil, the club president, saying that Abdul Aziz will go for 1.5 million. Now, when that happens, there's a lot of pressure now, media hype, the attention might now be drifting around. And if you're not careful, that could take your...
Dreams have enough outstanding games to be able to claw their way out of this situation. But they should still
be careful.
They will be. They should be careful.
Why not win your matches so that the outstanding games become...
Now, at this point of the season, with the Ghana Premier League, it's extremely difficult to ground results away from home. When it comes to the last 7 or 6 matches, everybody do their permutations and they mark it red. You've got to win because it's difficult to... Samatex is losing in Tamale. Yeah, against teams that are not safe. And you know, I've always been of the opinion that some clubs at the bottom there, had it been that they have their normal home grounds, they shouldn't find themselves in that particular situation. A club like Heart of Lions, this in the second round, when they moved to Pando, they only drew 1 match against Gold Stars. Yeah. Any other game at home, they won those games. So that tells you that the home form basically plays a critical or a crucial role in your survival.
And then you need to pick up points on the road.
On the road. Here, they are finding it difficult to pick points on the road. It's extremely difficult. And here
so
the
blue pants have come in so that you have a distinction between them and Asante Kotoko. Thank God for that. But sometimes you wonder why people have to talk and social media have to make noise and pundits have to complain And then now on by Nipa Bonnet, but thank God they've listened, and at least viewers, you get a good say. But I'm sure the match commissioner, perhaps at close quarters, did not see that being a problem. But it's been done, and Kotoko come back for the second half. Same players, it looks like, no changes.
Yeah, most of the times, we go for the pre-match, either the D-Day morning or a day before. So I think some of these things, the match commissioners and the people around the team should be able to identify these basic things. But I think we are in for quite an interesting second half because Kotoko would like to score additional goal, that assurance goal that will give them the maximum 3 points. Because
and
they know
cities with their blue pants would like to get back in the game.
that is 3 points for Asante Kotoko will move them to 40 points. So they are likely to move out of the second part of the league table. So they need this 3 maximum points in today's game against the Legon City. Because the Legon City, they know, there's 1 point separating them and Asante Kotoko. So they need to get something from this game.
All right, Nana Dakwa Jesse is our commentator for the second half.